Now, 6 women who met under the most difficult of circumstances are calling themselves the Angel Mums. Each one of them lost a child to brain cancer.
But what started as a group to provide support during unimaginable grief has transformed into something much, much more. P. Lambden has their story.
Smile, George.
You always think that you'll be able to help your child through anything. That's the hardest thing. You just swap with them in an instant.
In April 2021, aged just 12, George suddenly developed headaches and started being sick. 3 weeks later, after a 10-hour operation, doctors removed a 6-centimetre tumour.
We received a phone call from Adam Brooks to tell us that we needed to come in and see them to discuss the results, and I asked, should we bring George to that appointment? And they said, yes, bring him along, we'd love to meet him, that would be great. So my husband and I, our response was that obviously it must be good news. George was asked to sit outside a room for a little while my husband and I were talking to the doctors, and at that point they told us that he had, it was not good news, he had a glioblastoma, not to try and Google it. He had 12 to 15 months to live. There was no treatment for him. He was texting me and saying, Mum, I'm really scared. What are they saying? Why are you so long? We were told to tell George that he had cancer and be honest, and they wanted us to tell him that he was dying, but we refused to do that because he was just 12 years old.
After being told this devastating news, what did you say to him?
We were honest and said that he had cancer, but we just wanted him to have a positive outlook, and we knew how terrified we'd be if we knew we had a terminal brain tumour, so we didn't want that for our little boy. Hi, how are you?
Another mum who knows exactly what it's like is Nikki. She lives around the corner. Her son Shay was also 13 when he died from a brain tumour.
We've got a fantastic support network of friends and family, but I think knowing these ladies have gone through exactly what we've been through, that their children have gone through what our children have gone through, I think that's a great comfort.
Like you were like in that, like, I think I'm just going to shut my eyes and pretend I'm at like Thorpe Park.
Yeah, but you might be like 12,000 feet in the air.
I know.
Oh my God. Okay.
Desperate to raise money to improve research and treatments, a few months ago, they all jumped out of a plane.
We're all really scared of heights, so I've never in a million years, I can't even stand on a chair. We thought we'd be close to our children in heaven. It was a bit of a special moment, just coming together with other mums to try and raise awareness as well, because these mums are such incredible ladies. I can laugh and cry and be myself and know that these ladies understand my pain.
What a bond they have. We're joined now by all 6 of the Angel Mums. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming in, as well as by Jess Mills, who's Chief Executive of the Tessa Jowell Foundation. We'll come to you in a moment, Jess, but let's talk to some of the mums to start with. Louise, we saw you in the film there. This bond you have between you that's brought you all together in the most tragic circumstances. Can you explain what does this connection of these mums give you?
Oh, it means so much, honestly. I think we all agree, individually, each mum was doing so much in memory of their child and whilst their child was here fighting. But together, I think we've got so much strength. We can laugh together, we can cry together, we can talk about our children. You know, that's pretty much what we do most of the time, isn't it? But yeah, no, it's just really, really special. I just think together we can really make a change.
And Louise, you two are neighbours. We saw the piece, or you live close to each
Yeah.
other, so could see how you two connected. But in terms of the rest of you, how you all came together, Claire, if I'd ask you, how did you connect with these?
We all met online on Facebook. Louise started a Facebook page up. for mothers that have lost children to brain tumours. And that's how we met. And Louise once put a post out to ask who would be interested in doing some fundraising for the Tessa Gel Foundation. And we all said yes straight away.
You all said yes to jumping out of a
An
plane,
aeroplane.
Nikki. Tell me how that came about.
I think it was more to do with doing something that was out of our comfort zone, something that was closer to our children, but also, you know, if our children can face what they faced in the year or 2 years that they were fighting, we can certainly jump out of a plane and try and make a difference, yeah.
I love the fact that you're always wearing these special T-shirts with the pictures of your kids on and the names of your kids on. Katie, you've got a lovely picture there of Evie, and I imagine she was absolutely in your mind as you did that jump and you're thinking about going through.
Absolutely, and I think she would be very proud because she used to say I was very square. Used to call me I was a squircle, as it were. So I think she'd be slightly horrified at what I was up to. But yeah, I think she would have been really proud.
Is that what it's about? Just doing it for them?
Yeah, for them, as for us, for each other, for others, to show others that we can keep going. We can do things in the face of adversity. We can raise awareness for our own charities, for the Tessa Gel Foundation, for, you know, just to show we can keep going. We can do this together.
Seems a time to speak to Jess Mills, of course, founder of the Tessa Gel Foundation, something that you've been working really hard for over the last few months. And Jess, what has this meant to the foundation in terms of awareness, in terms of understanding?
Oh, well, I mean, you just can't possibly have a more extraordinary group of campaigners, mothers, human beings, and the Angel Mums to talk to the heart of everything that needs to change for families and children living with brain tumours all over the UK. You know, these women have been through the unspeakable experience and loss of losing a child to a brain tumour, but unfortunately it's not uncommon. You know, brain cancer is the biggest cancer killer of children in the UK. That is an unthinkable reality in 2024, and you know, until very recently, leukemia was the biggest cancer killer of children in the UK, and it took a national effort and then a global effort to change that. And what we are doing is coming together to raise awareness and to raise money for our brand new network, NHS Tessa Gel Centre of Excellence for Children, where we're going to work for the first time with every single hospital, every single children's hospital in the UK, to support them to improve every single aspect of their services, all the way from what they're doing in research and science and discovery, all the way up to ensuring patients and families can receive the best, most cutting-edge treatment and care in their local hospitals. And so all the money that the Angel Mums are raising from doing these incredible challenge events comes to the Tessa Gel Foundation to make sure that these centres really thrive and can change outcomes for this generation and for future generations.
And of course, Tessa Gel, your mum, Jess, we remember her speaking so powerfully about her own experience with breast cancer before she died and talking about it in the House of Commons. Are we making progress medically as a country?
Listen, the last 5 years since Mum died from brain cancer, there have been some extraordinary changes and transformations happening within the national community in brain cancer. We're now, the whole community in brain cancer is now joined up for the first time, united to deliver this vision to completely transform outcomes for brain tumours and to make them non-lethal for this generation. Is there more to do? Oh my God, we are at the bottom of the mountain. Joining everybody up, beginning this work is the first part. We've got a hell of a long way to go, and we can't do it on our own, you know. And so, if anybody is watching today, thinking about how they can help us, by all means go online and look up the Angel Mums Just Giving Skydive page to support in any way you can. Come and find us at the Tessa Gel Foundation. We need your voices, we need your support. Increased government support, funding, of course, is all essential. But hearts and minds are also very, very important. And I think if there's one thing that we can go home with today, it is to come and find us and see how you can support us, because there's always something that can be done.
Rebecca, going through what you've all been through, one can't even begin to imagine. But how much has being involved with Angel Mums helped you and allowed you to think that there might be something that you could do?
I think having the support of all the mums, just having mums around you that know exactly how we feel, and we don't have to kind of filter what we say to each other. We completely get it, and yeah, we essentially just want to change the future. There will be other children, unfortunately, diagnosed with brain cancer, and we just want to make that journey easier than our journeys. A lot of our journeys have been incredibly hard. Some of us have struggled with GPs and hospitals and just trying to get our voices heard and our children treated. So yeah, we just want to change the future for other families and yeah, make it easier for them.
Nikki, is that what it's about? Just making people aware as well? Because even though it's one of the most common forms of cancer in children, it feels like it's something that a lot of parents, kids don't really know about.
No, it's something that we'd never heard about, and I think that now we've gone through what we've gone through, I think we feel a responsibility to help families of the future and children who are going to be diagnosed. Shay was diagnosed in 2018, so it's been 5 years, and in practical terms, the treatment a child would get now is no different to 5 years ago, it's no different to 20 years ago. And I feel that if we can make change, then hopefully in 15 years' time, we're not still going to be sat here having these same conversations. And I think we're also passionate about it. A lot of us run our own charities. We've got the Evie Dove Foundation, A New Hope for Ethan, and we run Shay Smiles. And, you know, I think it's all about collaboration, as Jess said. I think it's all about joining up, and I think everyone's just got a real shared value. And I think we really just want to see change. Until you've gone through it, you just can't appreciate how devastating this disease is. So it needs to improve.
Louise, Nikki, Rebecca, Katie, Nikki, Claire, thank you so much for coming in and well, you know, good luck with what you're doing, which is raising awareness about something that people maybe don't know as much about as they otherwise might. So thank you.
And more challenges to come?
Absolutely.
I thought you might say that. I had this feeling. We'll keep across that. It'd be lovely to see you again in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you also to Jess Mills as well.
Indeed.
Time now to get the news, the travel and the weather where you are.